brass bookmark lies against the oak. It rests beside a half-filled ceramic cup. The quiet kitchen wears a shadow cloak before the city starts to wake on up. The copper kettle whispers on the stove. A thin white curl of steam begins to rise. The warm lamplight creates a quiet grove, reflecting softly in your closed eyes. Your reading glasses slide along your nose. I pull them free and set them on the wood. The draft along the hallway comes and goes. I stand right where the open doorway stood. I slip the navy ribbon in your book. I pull the heavy blanket to your chin. I walk across the rug without a look and latch the window frame to keep rain in. The vinyl turns a slow and final round. The needle clicks and settles in its place. No words are spoken in this muted sound, just raindrops falling in a steady pace. The kitchen chair is tilted by the wall. I pour hot water slowly from the spout. A drop of coffee darkens in the hall, where midnight lights are turning quietly out. I move a strand of dark hair from your cheek and tuck it back behind your sleeping ear. The wooden floorboards never make a squeak. The table clock is ticking soft and near. I slip the navy ribbon in your book. I pull the heavy blanket to your chin. I walk across the rug without a look and latch the window frame to keep rain in. The vinyl turns a slow and final round. The needle clicks and settles in its place. No words are spoken in this muted sound, just raindrops falling in a steady pace. A wooden pencil rests on page 19. The backing notes are scattered on the sheet. The quietest hour I have ever seen, where kitchen tiles and gentle footsteps meet. The coffee had gone cold. The lamp was still on. The rain never stopped. You were still asleep. A wet tire hiss rolls off the avenue. The yellow lamp hums softly in the room. Rain strikes the glass in steady, quiet beats. A distant car splash echoes down the street. Your head is drifted down against the chair. A wooden pencil rests beside your hand. I reach across to lift your reading frames, fold down the thin metal arms and set them down beside the open book upon the oak. The kettle whistling starts a low, soft hum. Steam rises toward the dark kitchen roof. I turn the small dial left until it stops. I pull the woven blanket to your chest and push the hair behind your sleeping ear. I pour dark coffee in a heavy mug, then slide a cardboard slip into your page. The rain runs down the window pane out there. You do not move inside this quiet light. The vinyl record clicks against the end, a needle scraping gently in a groove. I shut the window latch to block the chill that moved across the wooden kitchen floor. Your breath is even deep and very slow. The steaming water settles in the pot. The kettle heat begins to fade away. The rain keeps tapping on the cold outer frame. The kitchen clock ticks once, then ticks again. I pull the woven blanket to your chest and push the hair behind your sleeping ear. I pour dark coffee in a heavy mug, then slide a cardboard slip into your page. The rain runs down the window pane out there. You do not move inside this quiet light. The dark cup once and set it close where your right hand can find it when you wake. The coffee had gone cold, the lamp was still on. The rain never stopped, you were still asleep. Dark rose coffee steam and damp cedar fill the room. The vinyl turns in silence while the needle finds the groove. Her cheek rests on the open book, a pencil on the floor. He walks across the kitchen tiles and closes up the door. The iron kettle settles on the quiet stove back burner. Rain runs down the window pane, a slow and steady turner. He gently lifts the wire frames off her sleeping eyes. He slides a cloth bookmark inside before the paper dries. He pulls the woolen blanket right up to her chin. He dims the small desk lamp to let the darkness in. He pours another cup of tea and leaves it on the stand. The heavy kitchen chair sits still beside her resting hand. A dark brown lock of hair falls down across her sleeping face. He tucks it right behind her ear with careful, slow grace. The wooden window frame is pulled to block the midnight chill. The rain rolls down the glass outside. The hallway remains still. He pulls the woolen blanket right up to her chin. He dims the small desk lamp to let the darkness in. He pours another inches long across the painted wall. The coffee had gone cold, the lamp was still on. The rain never stopped, she was still asleep. A sudden thought breaks through the quiet room. The small lamp casts an amber circle down. Your head tilts heavy on the kitchen chair. An open book rests flat across your knee. The kettle hums upon the potted stove. Raindrops run long across the window pane. I take the heavy glasses from your face. I lay them near the pencil on the shelf. A thin bookmark slides between the sheets. The old record turns without a sound. I pull the woven blanket to your chest. I pour dark coffee in a ceramic mug. I tuck a strand of hair behind your ear. I slide the latch to shut the winter draft. No words are spoken in the midnight air, just small care moving through the amber light. The rain grows steady in the outer dark. The kettle cools upon the stovetop now. Your shoulders settle as the wool takes hold. A soft sigh rises from your sleeping chest. The mug sits waiting on the wooden table. Steam rises slowly, fading toward the wall. Pull the woven blanket to your chest. I pour dark coffee in a ceramic mug. I tuck a strand of hair behind your ear. I slide the latch to shut the winter draft. No words are spoken in the midnight air, just small care moving through the amber light. The record stops a slow and steady spin. The shadows lean against the kitchen wall. I move the falling pencil to the edge. I click the switch and dim the reading lamp. The coffee had gone cold, the lamp was still on. The rain never stopped, you were still asleep. You said yesterday your eyes were tired from small text. Now your heavy wire glasses sit beside the open book. A thin strip of brown paper marks the spine at page 90. Outside the kitchen pane, the dark rain brain begins to tap. A sharp graphite pencil rolls off the maple table edge. The copper kettle hums softly on the burner ring. The heavy wool blanket slips down past your shoulder line. I reach across the armrest and pull it back in place. The vinyl racker turns against the velvet pad in silence. The yellow desk lamp casts a narrow circle on the wall. I slide the metal arms away from your quiet nose and tuck a loose dark strand of hair behind your ear. You said yesterday the tea bag tasted like dry autumn leaves. So tonight I poured fresh dark roast in your ceramic cup. The steam rises slow toward the low white ceiling beams. The old kitchen chair creaks gently as you shift your weight. The iron brass latch on the window frame locks shut. The rain runs down the clear glass in slow crooked paths. Your breathing matches the low ticking of the mantel clock. The tiny radio light glows orange through the dark room. The vinyl racker turns against the velvet pad in silence. The yellow desk lamp casts a narrow circle on the wall. I slide the metal arms away from your quiet nose and tuck a loose dark strand of hair behind your ear. The kettle whistle never came. The kitchen lights stay soft and low. A single dark ring drives along the blue mug rim. Your shoulders sink another inch into the chair. The coffee had gone cold. The lamp was still on. The rain never stopped. You were still asleep. Rough woven wool catches on the couch frame. A frayed thread pulling back 6 months of rain. I remember how the dark turned blue that evening. The quiet kitchen humming in the lane. The yellow desk lamp cast a circle on the floorboards outside. The glass was wet with heavy stream. You fell asleep midway through chapter 7. You're breathing slow inside a heavy dream. The copper kettle rattled on the burner, a single bubble rising to the rim. I moved without a sound across the tiles, the midnight shadows stretching tall and thin. I poured black coffee in the green ceramic mug and set it gently on a wooden stand. I slid the wire glasses off your cheekbones and put the lead pencil inside the page. I pulled the knitted blanket to your collar and turned the silver window latch in place. No words were spoken in the falling darkness, just small things keeping out the cold. The record player clicked at the last groove, a soft static scraping through the room. I sat down on the squeaking kitchen chair, watching the steam fade out into the gloom. A loose strand of your hair fell across your temple. I tucked it softly back behind your ear. The dark rain rattled on the outer sill. The clock ticked steady on the wall right here. I slid the wire glasses off your cheekbones and put the lead pencil inside the page. I pulled the knitted blanket to your collar and turned the silver window latch in place. No words were spoken in the falling darkness, just small things keeping out the cold. Every memory returns to that same corner, not grand declarations or the light, and just the quiet habit of a hand reaching out to cover up your shoulders in the night. The coffee cooling while the needle turns. A quiet house that keeps the weather back. The coffee had gone cold, the lamp was still on, the record was still spinning. The rain never stopped, you were still asleep. .341 glows red beside the bed. In a tiny kitchen 10 winters away. The rain taps the glass above the copper sink. A blue ceramic mug rests on the pine table. Your breathing stays slow under heavy gray wool. The kettle begins its low hum on the stove. A graphite pencil rests in the fold of a book. The yellow lamp light stretches across the floor. I pull the thick blanket up past your shoulder. I slide the wire frames off the bridge of your nose. I latch the cold window against the dark storm. I pour dark coffee to the rim of the cup, and the record keeps spinning without any sound. The kitchen chair creaks as I sit near the wall. A stray lock of hair hangs down past your forehead. My thumb moves it gently right over your ear. The rain runs in rivers down the glass pane. The steam from the mug rises into the dark. The kettle grows still on the cold iron burner. The paper strip stays put at page 94. The shade on the lamp casts a low golden circle. I pull the thick blanket up past your shoulder. I slide the wire frames off the bridge of your nose. I latch the cold window against the dark storm. I pour dark coffee to the rim of the cup, and the record keeps spinning without any sound. Years down the road, in a room not yet found, the same quiet kitchen will hold the late hours. No sudden declaration spoken aloud, just a kettle, a pencil, and water outside. The coffee had gone cold, the lamp was still on. The rain never stopped, you were still asleep. A short yellow pencil sits beside your open book. The steam is rising off the rim, a slow white ribbon. You fell asleep before the chapter reached its end. I watch your quiet shoulders rise and fall against the chair. The record reaches the last groove, clicking in the dark. I do not stir the silent room, I let the silence stay. The window lets the cold rain in, a draft across the floor. I walk on tiptoe to the latch and push it till it locks. The rain now runs in heavy beads along the shaded glass. I slide the bookmark in between page 90 and the line. I lift your wire frames away and set them on the wood. I pull the woven blanket up to cover both your hands. The kettle sits upon the stove, its steam beginning to fade. I fill the second cup for us and never say a word. A single strand of hair has fallen loose across your brow. My thumb moves slow to brush it back and tuck it behind your ear. The table lamp is shining warm, a golden circle on the cloth. Your breathing stays so soft and deep, untroubled by the storm. I sit down on the wooden seat across the quiet room. I slide the bookmark in between page 90 and the line. I lift your wireframes away and set them on the wood. I pull the woven blanket up to cover both your hands. The kettle sits upon the stove, its steam beginning to fade. I fill the second cup for us and never say a word. There is no speech to make tonight, no grand declaration spoken, only the whistle dying out before it makes a sound. Only the way I pull the wool to keep the chill away, only the mug I gently turn so the handle faces you. The coffee had gone cold, the lamp was still on. The rain never stopped, you were still asleep. The street below is dark and very slow. distant delivery bag drops sideways from your fingers. A blunt graphite pencil rolls against your sleeve. The small desk lamp shines amber on your face. The metal kettle hums upon the burner. Raindrops trickle slow across the glass. I reach across to slide the window shut to keep the chilly midnight air outside. I lift your thin wire glasses off your nose. I slip a leather strap between the pages. I pull the heavy knit blanket over your knees. I pour dark coffee in your favorite mug. You do not move, you do not say a word. The house stays still around your quiet breathing. The record needle clicks inside the groove. Static murmurs low beside the counter. A strand of dark hair falls across your cheek. I gently push it back behind your ear. Your cup releases steam into the dark. The water in the pot begins to settle. Raindrops trickle slow across the glass. I check the latch to make the frame stay tight, to block the dampness from the outer sill. I lift your thin wire glasses off your nose. I slip a leather strap between the pages. I pull the heavy knit blanket over your knees. I pour dark coffee in your favorite mug. You do not move, you do not say a word. The house stays still around your quiet breathing. The kitchen clock ticks gently on the wall. Your shoulders rise and fall beneath the wool. I move the yellow pencil to the margin. I turn the brass lamp down a single notch. The coffee had gone cold. The final record stopped. The lamp was turned down low. The rain kept falling down. You were still asleep. Warm cardamom steam and damp oak drift through the hall. Her chin rests heavy on an open page. He turns the iron latch to lock the windowsill. The rain taps steady on the kitchen glass. He slides the glasses off her quiet face. He lays them down beside a silver spoon. The needle clicks against the vinyl rim. A low hiss hums inside the darkened room. He pulls a heavy blanket to her neck. He sets the yellow pencil in the crease. The kettle simmer settles to a breath. The single light glows amber on the floor. He moves her hair behind a sleeping ear. He fills a mug and sets it on the wood. Nothing is spoken in the quiet house. The house just holds the quiet where they stay. The lead point rests inside paragraph 6. A small cloth bookmark keeps the place untouched. He slides the kitchen chair back without a scrape. He sits beside her in the dimming light. Outside the water runs down iron pipes. Inside the ceramic holds rain kept falling on the street below. The coffee had gone cold inside the rim. The small desk lamp was dark. She was still sound asleep. An unbidden thought cuts the kitchen hush while water heats inside the heavy pot. The record needle glides along the groove. A wooden pencil rests beside your nose. The glass is wet with autumn rain outside. You rest your forehead on the wooden edge. The silver kettle clicks before it screams. A paper bookmark slips between the pages. Dark liquid fills the white ceramic mug. The little desk lamp throws a circle down. I pull the woven blanket to your chin and slide the plastic frames off of your nose. I move the straight hair behind your ear and latch the window tight against the storm. The steam is rising slow above the brim. The house is silent while the city drifts. The kitchen chair is cold beneath my palm. I push it back without a single sound. Your open book was lying on the floor. I pick it up and set it on the shelf. The yellow pencil stays where you had left, beside the margin full of tiny marks. The kettle cools upon the unlit stove. The rain is tapping heavy on the ledge. Another cup is waiting on the board. The yellow lamp glow keeps the shadows back. I pull the woven blanket to your chin and slide the plastic frames off of your nose. I move the straight hair behind your ear and latch the window tight against the storm. The steam is rising slow above the brim. The house is silent while the city drifts. The needle clicks against the spinning plate. The dark rose settles down inside the mug. A breath goes in and out across the dark. The woolen fringe hangs low beside the floor. No words are spoken in the narrow room. Just rain that trickles down the outer glass. The coffee had gone cold. The lamp was still on. The rain never stopped. You were still asleep. The chair sinks heavy on linoleum floors. Late night quiet settles through the dark. If you could hear me from a future year, you would stop looking for a sign. chair sinks heavy on linoleum floors, while steam begins to rise above the stove. You sit awake beneath the lamp's soft glow, a record spinning slowly on the table. The kitchen window holds the midnight rain, and water trickles down the outer frame. You think you are waiting for a grand design, but love is in the kettle's gentle hum. A ceramic mug receives the fresh dark blend. A yellow pencil rests beside an open page. You do not speak a single word tonight. You only tilt your head and let time breathe. You slide a wool blanket across their chest. You lift the wire frames off sleeping eyes. You tuck the stray hair right behind an ear and push the window shut against the storm. No loud promises ever fill this room, just small hands working in the shadows. A wooden bookmark slips into the chapter. The record reaches its smooth inner rain. You take the coffee cup before it spills and place it softly on the counter edge. The rain beats steady on the glass outside. The clock ticks slowly past the hour of 3. Dear past self, staring at the dark linoleum, you search for fireworks in open skies. You thought devotion needed speeches made, but it was only folding up the throw. It was the quiet way you stepped so light, so not a single floorboard made a sound. You slide a wool blanket across their chest. You lift the wire frames off sleeping eyes. You tuck the stray hair right behind an ear and push the window shut against the storm. No loud promises ever fill this room, just small hands working in the shadows. The kettle stopped its steam. The coffee had gone cold. The yellow pencil lay on chapter 4. The record spun without a sound. The rain never stopped outside, and you were still asleep. Deep saffron light spills over the counter, where you sit with your coat dripping wet. You asked if the last bus was coming through, and I filled the heavy metal kettle instead. The steam rises slow against the cold glass. A record turns quietly on the table. You do not tell me your name. I do not ask where you are heading. The rain taps steady against the frame. I reach for the brass handle and shut the window tight. Here is a thick blanket for your shoulders. Here is a dark mug of hot coffee. Your wireframe glasses slide down your nose. I rest them on the open book. I place a short yellow pencil in the middle page, so you will not lose your spot. The kitchen chair creaks on the floorboard. A stray strand of hair falls across your cheek. I reach across the table and tuck it behind your ear. The small clock ticks slowly above the sink. You take a slow sip without a word. The water runs down the outer window pane. Here is a thick blanket for your shoulders. Here is a dark mug of hot coffee. Your wireframe glasses slide down your nose. I rest them on the open book. I place a short yellow pencil in the middle page, so you will not lose your spot. The night bus isn't coming, I say quietly. You look at your hands and nod your head. The desk lamp casts two long shadows on the wall. The kettle settles on the silent stove. Nothing else needs to be spoken in this room. The coffee had gone cool. The lamp was still burning low. The rain never stopped outside. You had fallen fast asleep. For 45 blinks soft upon the wall. In some far midnight we have yet to see. The rain comes brushing down the glass outside, and steam drifts slow above the kettle's spout. You sit back resting on the kitchen chair, your hand still heavy on an open book. A short yellow pencil rests beside your wrist, where paper catches warm light from the stand. The metal heater hums a steady tone. The wooden floor gives under quiet steps. I reach across the table through the dark to slip the wire glasses off your nose. A wool blanket pulled across your chest. A freshly poured mug setting on the tray. The window latch turned tight against the web. A cardboard strip placed inside chapter 8. Your dark hair brushed back gently from your face. The small bulb turned down to a quiet glow. The needle glides along the vinyl record, a soft hiss trailing off into the room. I imagine how the floorboards will be worn, and how your shoulder lifts when you are still. The coffee mug stays warm against my palm, while raindrops run in lines across the glass. The steam lowers slow above the rim. The rain keeps rhythm on the outer sill. I hold the metal lamp and tilt it low before the paper closes on the board. A wool blanket pulled across your chest. A freshly poured mug setting on the tray. The window latch turned tight against the wet. A cardboard strip placed inside chapter 8. Your dark hair brushed back gently from your face. The small bulb turned down chair pushed softly underneath the oak, one shadow stretching out across the hall. The coffee had gone cold, the lamp was still on. The rain never stopped, you were still asleep.